Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. To the air. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion. Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Garcia.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On the direct snap, it's Hughes. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Might be looking to run. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that timing.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Moore will throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
One more he gets.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Power football with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Hauls it in. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Lyle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Going up top again. With the catch, it's Carr. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting there, because on this drive, this quarterback has found this guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Buys a little extra time. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
That's caught. It's Moore. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Wide open space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, running back on the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It'll be 3rd and long. Moore to the air. And to get rid of it quickly. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he's not going to take the touchback. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Here's a 1st down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly. Back to pass, it's back. Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And the Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rush is on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives with points. We haven't seen that now in the last two drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when you give up sacks,
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown Ducks. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's back. Unloads it left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Throwing right. He makes a catch. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That kind of play is just vintage Hurricane receiver play.
I mean, big-time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speedsters down in the state of Florida, it's not a hard job.
They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Carr. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fires it incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I was starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football, and making sure I was in bounds.
Looking to throw, it's back. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7.
Yeah, I'm here.
Coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last
I'm
score
here.
was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The sure hands, it's Stewart. Got room at the 35. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And that's the beauty of this offense and
Yeah,
this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Wow, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play. And linebacker in speed, synonymous when you're thinking about Miami Hurricane defense. Think about Ray Lewis, Jonathan Vilma, Dan Morgan, DJ Williams. Guys that can go sideline to...
Got it in stride inside the 20.
He's trying to challenge. He was definitely down though, or inbound. No, he got that foot down. I saw it. I did for real.
The coach still
Told
thinks
you.
he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country.
Jonte Moore.
They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a
Yeah.
You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an
Really?
offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Defense is there to make the stop.
They got a bunch of them to go through.
They'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Oh yeah, that's the yeah. He was like number 2 or number 3 receiver in the nation. They got him as like a 85. Yeah, something like that. The number 1 receiver, Jamie French, one that went to Texas, I think he's an 85 as well.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2.
Yeah, and I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Oregon!
It's for you. That damn.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
That's what I'm trying to figure out is how to stop that, because I mean that's what should be open in cover 3, but there's ways to stop it. Yeah, but I mean in cover 3 you can adjust to fix that.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
That's what I'm trying to play with the safety, so.
Back to throw, it's back. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
He throws it over top. I'll live with that.
You're in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big.
Yep, if he throws it over the top of my head, I'll live with that.
Bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Makes a grab over the middle.
No, I mean I don't want that usually, but I'm saying in a scenario with where I'm at, like that puts me back. I'll play slow with the ball. I mean, I feel like I have good enough safeties that if he throws it over the top, I'll be okay. I wanted to chop him, but didn't let me.
Right at the 37-yard line, a good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yes.
Wants to keep it in the air. And the ball comes out. What a
That's game.
disastrous play.
Oh, why did? Whoa! Why did it give me that animation? It sucked me into stopping. Whatever.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense.
Usually they do.
And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football. Lead the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative.
I think he did.
And they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And that extra point is a big one.
Not every time. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how to play with Bama. Yeah, but I mean, they're still Bama. Like, I'm gonna try to probably find them in one dynasty.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I don't know. I might just stick with one dynasty for now. I don't know yet.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
He's faking Page.
Wants to throw. It's back. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, what? I was pressing X right there.
At the 45 on his way. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on first down. He's taking the deep shot.
That wasn't me to cover.
Makes a grab for a big play. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Canes.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things.
I know I was on him, but that was not for me to stick with.
We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Wants to go up top.
I tried to get there to the middle, but it stopped me. That's okay.
And that's tough to defend, right? You're going
I was.
wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that, and they were able to convert, and as a result, they walk away with 8 points on the drive.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return.
Surprised he didn't go for the onside kick. I guess he's trying to
They'll put it in play from
get
the
one
36
stop.
for the first play of the drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grab near the marker is Garcia. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first
I'm gonna try
down.
this just for you.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take
Watching.
some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Ah, he dropped it.
This is his man, the accuracy.
No freaking way.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did their throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
No, I didn't.
Throws it back.
I mean, not necessarily.
They'll make the stop, but that first down off to Eisen, they should be able to kneel this one out.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does
Oh,
the
I did
rest,
not mean to
and that generates a
press
huge
it open.
play.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Moore will throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Yeah.
These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming up.
Nail in the coffin. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited.
That's what I'm excited about when I'm playing with Oregon, because I forgot we got him.
And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late.
I mean, he was top 3 receiver in the nation. I mean, he's gonna get pretty good.
They're set to kick it away.
I mean, if he's gonna be playing, probably.
It's Marion rolling the dice to bring it out at the end.
But I mean,
did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
I don't know about that. But I would say that they gonna probably make sure his family's taken care of
Drive comes from the
for the most
13-yard
part.
line.
He's getting paid pretty decent. Probably not that.
First play of the drive wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big
So his
hit
family's
there
probably
for
taken
second
care of,
down.
and then he's probably
Right now to throw into are getting smaller and
like,
smaller. How
you know, he's
about
getting
the
tickets and
defender
stuff,
that
but
time
he's
breaking
probably
the ball?
getting
It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
like some kind of deal.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Wow, and I'll,
Sensational
okay.
grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory.
See, I didn't use Oregon for real, so I'm not really sure as far as last year.
Make the connection.
But as far as what I can tell, just in general with the playbooks feel different.
But you just don't want it to feel like a give up or a chuck it up and
Which one you want it? The X one or the square?
The situation. Now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
To throw, it's back. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's in.
Wow.
After taking a shot on second down, they're staring at third.
No, that's not even a stunt. I mean, well, it is a stunt, but it's not the ones that they're talking about.
Missed opportunity.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Then as he throws, complete to the right. Recovered by the defense.
You're correct, though. That's not what was supposed to happen. I don't know why the guy didn't blitz. That's what I'm saying. But the guy that was supposed to loop around, he went into zone. That's why I don't know why he did that.
You've got to give this defense credit for finishing.
On the run deep down the right side.
Yeah, I know.
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Well, there's no quitting this defense. I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way their coach
I got blitz going, so they won't do it. Show it.
Trying to make plays to claw their team.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown,
Wow.
Miami. They won it all.
You gave that up. Okay.
Exactly what they got.
Step one by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the two-point conversion. Cut this thing to 8 so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late game heroics.
Snap in the shotgun. Makes the grab on the left. He's in there for the 2-point.
I don't like the little glitch though that he's wearing number 56. Yeah, because my player has to do it too. I know he's not number 56.
How much fun is that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off.
My goodness, that baby.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm Bama.
He leaves it with his back.
Gotta hit the hole.
To the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet.
I could actually try him. I just haven't done it yet.
Stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Keep loading that box and leaving our receivers one-on-one, you're going to get smoked.
Hustling ahead on 3rd and short. And he's going to go backwards
didn't do
and then
that.
force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
There you go.
Looking to the big tight end.
What?
Intercepted in the first drive.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to try Keelan next time.
Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you could see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And that's going to fall to the ground.
You see the actual stunt that time, Jerry? Yeah. Yeah, I actually turned it on that time. I wanted to see if it worked. It did that time. You have to pick it. There's 2 different ways to pick it. Oh, it didn't do that one. Dang it.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
No way. I was pressing triangle to catch the ball and everything. Wow, he was facing that way.
Getting that passing touchdown.
I thought he wasn't. I guess he was at the end.
Play caller and teammates as well, knowing, hey, we can have
That's
success
fine.
in this game, airing it out.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff
Yeah.
unit on the
Everybody said it was
field,
supposed to be
and this
harder, but I
defense
feel like it's
will have a
easier to
100% lead.
score. Yes, most definitely.
On the run from inside his own 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how
We're just
we'll
making
wrap up this
consistent,
first period.
contested catches.
7, Alabama, 0.
Yes, I agree. This one is not as necessary. They're making more catches than drop when it's in those scenarios.
Back to pass, it's Simpson. Using his legs to buy some time. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
Didn't get a chance to do what I
This
need to do.
defense
Do
is
it
not
now.
going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Motion from the wideout.
Yeah, I'm good. He's gonna stop.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Now adjusting. Caught in the backfield, it's Cuevas. And he's got enough for the first down.
And have a chance to try to get it up there because he would wait stuck so long.
He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short.
Oh,
From the gun to give, looking for room. It's a seam wide
Yep.
open. Really good
I
job
tried.
by everybody there. Well blocked.
It wouldn't let me.
And a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Looking for a man. It's Russell. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough. And
I haven't done enough playing
It's a good
around to
job,
kind
too,
of
there on 3rd
do
down
what
by the offense, because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches.
No, don't you.
Just
I was
have to
about to
go
say.
execute, and they do. There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Working well
He's either in
behind the
single
sticks on
mode.
2nd down.
like it.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to
I
the
didn't
running
mean
back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move
I like
out of
this
the way,
slow motion
to get
stuff
a
that they
run
got.
going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5
I really like this
offensive
play.
linemen.
Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the back.
Yes, wide open.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the
Wide
quarterback. You've
open.
got your guy
Hey,
wide
dude,
open
be
in the end
accurate,
zone. You're
Keelan.
not under pressure, you just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to
We'll live with it.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Moore to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Hand off from the shotgun. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground.
I was pressing X.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward. Play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
I'm glad that they added this little background noise band playing there, because they always play this, Bama does, and they never used to play it in last.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Needs it to keep this drive alive.
He better have ran the clock out, because if he fell down before that.
He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Okay, because we didn't hit him either. Hit him too?
2nd and 8 coming up. Now the play fake. Trying to get rid of it.
Got that one in.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on 3rd, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
No, I was right there.
Makes a grab past the marker.
I moved out of the way.
Touchdown, Oregon.
That's on me.
Great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Split backs here. Dropping back, it's Russell. Under fire. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Miller. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That play looked as if it had a chance to be productive, but the open field tackle stopped it.
And it's tough to get a running back one-on-one on the ground in the open field. You want guys swarming to the football to try to make that play. But understand that guy's a weapon. Good job by the defense seeing it, breaking on the football, getting him on the ground.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
On 3rd down, going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0.
I didn't see it. What do you do?
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal with time.
And that's a sneaky big two-point conversion right there by this offense. Like, cutting the lead now. They're only down by 3. I think this is big because you put some game pressure now on the other side of the football. This offense now knows they have to come out here, score some points, or this could get interesting.
He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Here comes the option. Now the toss. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Yeah, I feel like I should have made that first mistake right there.
They're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
Oh,
Behind the line, it's Casper. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
You know, and that's disappointing for the head coach because you drill these 2-minute, 4-minute type situations late in games. You've got to have awareness and understand what you're trying to accomplish. You're trying to bleed the clock, and you can't do that if you're running out of bounds.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense is playing with a chip on its shoulder. Like, they knew this guy was a great running back, and they took pride shutting him down today. So many guys near the line of scrimmage, so aggressive. Priority number 1 was stopping that great running back. Not only have they done that, he has negative yards rushing on the day.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. Looking for a deep man. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the point, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I like aggressiveness. Listen, you go out and get those first downs, you salt the clock away. But when you choose to throw the football, it better be high percentage. It better be easy throws. It can't be a turnover. Now my defense has to come out and make this stop for me and save the game.
Here comes that Alabama offense. There is plenty of time here, David, to finish this thing off. They just need to execute wisely.
Plenty of time. I got to understand a field goal is not the worst thing in the world. Let's be smart here. Use the clock. Stay aggressive, but don't get reckless, Paul.
And don't be afraid to go back to the well. What's been working for you in offense up to this point? Don't be afraid to go out and try and execute those plays here.
From the red zone, it's Miller.
why?
Maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Got his man.
Wait, what?
And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Gets the back moving. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Holds it in the first down and more. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Oh, they're after him.
What?
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's into the open down the middle. Past the 30. The 20. He's at the 10. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead late in this football game, they absolutely closed the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
The Ducks have it with a first and goal. The corners are walked up tight. A first down run on the doorstep.
You're a pansy for going backwards like that.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth.
Alright, so yeah. I tried again. Who are you about to say?
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State
I haven't
College,
played
Pennsylvania.
or with them.
As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Aller. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but
I
you've got to
agree.
give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there
Not that old,
between him and
or
the
young.
defense.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch.
I mean, Baker Patrick's not playing in the league anymore either.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's looking to pass. Got a man. It's Singleton. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The
What is that?
Lions have it with a 1st and 10.
Robert Woodyard, he had a sling.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
And back to the air on second down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
To the air, it's Aller. That's caught. It's Ross. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Gonna look downfield again. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Wants to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there on that interception to open this game.
All right, great little run. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Might as well stick with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit.
Here, you still there?
Talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Really nice.
Yeah, you said I don't need to come out and do that.
Down and get it to their own 41.
Oh.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to throw, it's Simpson.
No.
They dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I know why that happened because I held it too long, but I was trying to bullet pass and I
He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try.
I should.
They're dealing with a second and long. on first down, now back to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Pulls it in. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 10. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Yeah.
They're going to run it. Looking for the
Yeah.
end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
They haven't said yet. I think they're still trying to fill people up.
Getting it in on the option.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able
Probably
to
gonna end my
throw
stream
the
after this
football
game.
to set
Nobody's in my
themselves
stream
up into
tonight.
position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses
Nah, I
on
don't
their
care.
heels, and they did
I
a
was
nice
waiting to
job
see
of
who you
that
wanted last
on
time, but then I
this
accidentally pressed X.
And with the extra point, they get
I was trying to look
first
into
7 of the game. Kicker
I'll
has
see if they're
everything
ready.
lined up and about set to get this one underway.
Yeah, I should be able to tell you
Fielded in the
when I
end
go
zone.
into
It's
Dynasty.
Singleton. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. No reason to
USC
be in
and
a rush.
SC.
They have some time here late in the half. Dropping back, it's out. Oh, he makes the catch. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Singleton.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the
Oh,
tight
that's the
end.
gap.
And
That's
it's
the
gone.
right in the
And
gap.
they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field.
Yeah, that
before
time I
it's
would,
finally
yeah.
stopped. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10.
Drew Aller.
They go to the ground. And the defense
No.
holds firm. No pickup
Yeah.
at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's
And then you
2nd
got
and 10.
Singletary back there and
Clock stops. We have reached the
Yeah.
2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
ooh, they ain't lose a bunch of people. Yeah, they did that, but they still got Drew Aller and the top 2 running backs in the nation probably.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really
I pressed the button to deflect and everything.
Short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And he tried.
I know this isn't the start
tried
the
to deflect
offense
it.
wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
They all look the same.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start.
No, I pressed the wrong button. The buttons went away and I pressed the wrong one.
Quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the first half, but he got too aggressive. He should have thrown that one away or eaten it, because now the other team has a chance to score points here at the end.
All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Under fire. He'll get rid of it.
Why are you running away?
Him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Got his man quickly. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
In 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Time to take a shot. Makes the catch down the right side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And how about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. That's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
And they tacked on the extra point. The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Still on his feet at the 25. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. To the air, it's Simpson. Snagged in the middle, it's Horton. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Inside a minute to go here in the third. To the air on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Bernard. Good, solid tackle.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
To the air on second down. Finds his man, it's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Simpson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bernard. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They'll leave it with him. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown time! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now,
you see they drive, Jared?
Defense right now said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
I took a 4.5 minute drive. So ran all of the 3rd quarter, literally the whole quarter, and I had majority of the 4th quarter.
Score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
The quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Quickly complete. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hudson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. On the run, fires downfield. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Back to throw, it's Aller. This time he's got his man. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Dances away to buy time. Throwing on the run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
I saw the jersey that you're talking about, but I don't understand how that corner was supposed to be at 89 overall. Definitely not a
You needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point. Tie this football game up late. Or do you go for two? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
And now they've decided to go for two. A gutsy call and the game likely to be decided right here. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the two-point try. Snapped it in the shotgun. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He just set sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a two-point return. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Down to 17 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and what a miracle it would be if they pull this out. They're on it. They
Did you just see that?
kick, and they get it right back.
And how about that?
I tried to turn into him and they wouldn't let me, but then he runs away.
Down 3 here in the fourth quarter. They are in great position right now to at least tie this game.
Looking for a man. It's Aller. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
He went for it last time. I doubt he could go here. No way he did. Oh. No way.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Okay.
Good timing on the
What?
kick out. He gets down to the 25 before going out of
He's
bounds.
gonna kick that now. Wow.
This game will come down to this. A field goal try to save them. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Can't believe that. kind of feel like he has to.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And with 2 seconds left, their last chance to send it to overtime. He splits the upright. And after the
I can't believe they gave him that. I mean, yeah, you're right. I don't understand how he got the out route with my guy right there. And he was underneath. That made no. Whatever.
So here comes our first play of overtime.
Let's play it then.
Give to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
You see him consistently stick.
That's why I want that band. Play that band.
As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink now. Do I have a jump?
Why are you running away from the guy who wants to block?
Football to? How am I going to find that extra space and take care of the football while doing it?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Third down, red zone play. Crowd alive. Scanning the field, it's Simpson.
The field.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on fourth down here in overtime.
No way. And he's...
Can't make the connection on fourth down, and they give up the football here in overtime.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like,
You're going to give you some BS plays, but you're going to be scared enough to just sit there and run the ball.
Stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella.
Pig.
And this one will be stopped.
Heavy BS plays.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Third down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. Back to pass, it's Allen. Throws for the tight end. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime! The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or there was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense.